What's up, everybody? What is up? As you guys know from my video yesterday with Blaze, I'm back. It's Wednesday morning, about to go into work, first day back, about to get in here and start getting busy again. But guys, Uncle Frank want to drop some knowledge real quick. Uncle Frank wants to have just a quick conversation just to give you guys some advice. In this current climate right now, in the current job market, guys, you cannot be losing your jobs because of bad attitudes. Guys, do not put your job in jeopardy over bad attitudes, just having a shitty attitude. Because I'm going to tell you guys, I carry myself in a professional manner at all times at work. I expect my employees and my managers to do the same. I demand professionalism. Now, I have all pay ranges that works for me. So I decide whether you have a job or not. I don't care if I got people making $35,000 a year. I got people making $80,000 a year. But if you have a shitty attitude, you cannot work for Frank. You just can't. And the reason I'm bringing this up is that I had to terminate somebody about 3 weeks ago. And I just hadn't mentioned it yet because I assumed this individual was going to call HR like it usually happens. But even during the process of me terminating the individual, I let them know, hey, I've already got HR involved. They know exactly what's going on. They know the issues I've had with you. And HR backs my decision. So maybe that's why they didn't call HR. Because the reason that I figured they might call HR, because like I said, every time I terminate someone that looks like me, they call HR and try to get me in trouble. Like I don't have my ducks in a row. I don't terminate anyone without making sure HR is involved. HR knows the termination about to happen. I make sure my ducks are in a row. Always. Got to make sure you cover it, especially when you terminated someone's employment. But guys, I don't care who you are. You cannot work for Frank and you have a shitty attitude, a bad attitude. You just can't work for me. You can't work for me. If I got an environment killer working for me, they got to go. I'm going to give you talks. I'm going to sit down with you. You're going to get some documentations. You're going to get some warnings before I pull the trigger. See, guys, I'm the type of manager that I don't take joy in firing anybody, especially in today's climate because the way jobs are hard to come by. I'm not a quick draw when it comes to terminating someone. That's not me. That's not my nature. I'm going to give you every opportunity in the book to get your act together. Because I want to be able to look myself in the mirror and say, you know what? I gave this individual every opportunity to get their life together at work to terminate them. I'm not trigger happy when it comes to terminating people. I don't want to terminate people. I want people to have a job so they can have money to support themselves. But like I said, I got all pay ranges from $40,000 a year to $80,000 a year. And if you have a bad attitude, you're an environment killer, you will be gone. I would not keep you on my team. Right now, all over the internet, I see it all the time. There's a certain sex, gender, race of individuals who claim employees are not hiring them. They have this tag on them that they are full of drama, have attitudes, difficult to work with. So they say they're not being hired right now. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be extremely honest with you guys. Because you know me, I'm going to be very transparent in my videos. I've dealt with a lot of these individuals throughout my working years. And I can't box them all in the same box like that. Have I had issues? Yeah, I've had issues. But it hasn't been every single one of them who have worked for me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't box this gender, and you guys probably know who I'm referring to. I just don't want to say it. But yeah, like I said, it's just a certain gender, sex, race of people that say they can't find jobs right now because they're combative, they have attitudes, they're full of drama and things of that nature. And that has not been my total experience. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Some of them have worked very hard for me, and have given me no issues at all, none. But I've had some that have given me issues, but I can't paint them all in the same box. I can't put them all in the same box and say it's all of them, because it hasn't been. It hasn't been. So, but that has not been my complete experience with them, you know. But guys, I don't care if you're male, I don't care if you're female. Don't be out here losing your jobs because of bad attitudes. It doesn't matter if you're in corporate America, if you work out here in the field, what field you're in. Nobody wants to work with an individual with a bad, shitty attitude that thinks they can just talk to people any type of way, say what they want to say with no regard to other individuals' feelings. You know what I'm saying? We just can't do that. And my motto is, if I can't talk to the employees this way, you guys can't talk to each other this way. That's my motto. I can't talk to you guys this way, so you guys can't talk to each other that way. I don't curse at my employees. I don't call them names. I don't say stuff like dumb employee, stupid employee. I don't do stuff like that. I've heard managers do that. Not managers that work for me though. But in the past, I've heard managers do things like that, talk to the employees like that. And I'm like, wow, I wouldn't work for you. But I think that's why I've always had low turnover in my management life, low turnover. People like working for me. People like working for Frank because I treat people with respect. No matter what position you have, I am going to treat you with respect. You know, I don't talk down on my employees. You know, I don't tell them to do something on the job that I won't do myself. Hell, I clean bathrooms at work. I do courtesy checks. I sweep and mop. I wash dishes in the restaurant. I make sandwiches in the deli. I make food in the restaurants. I run the cash registers. I sweep the parking lot. I do everything that I ask my employees to do because my philosophy is I'm still getting the same paycheck. I am not above anything that my employees have to do. I'm not above it. I just happen to be the manager and make more money. That's it. That's it. So guys, yeah, I just want to have this quick conversation with you guys. Watch the attitudes. Don't bring drama to work. No one wants to work with individuals like that, guys. No one wants to work with individuals like that. So guys, like I said, I just want to drop this game on you guys. Have a great day. This is Frank. I'm out of here.